This is our driver. to the book reading location, please.
Horse stalls?
Horse stalls, please, yes. The ones closer to your house, yes. Oh. Sure, it's great. Ugh. No, this is good. So we can have the sun on the horses.
Okay.
Yep. Right here's good. No, turn around. No, the other side.
Other side?
Yeah.
You said that
Yeah,
side?
yeah.
You said this side, not that side?
No,
No, you just said yeah.
I said the other side.
Yeah, did you hear him? This side?
Yeah. Oh, take the boat. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
The girl
who
liked wild horses.
By Paul Goble. You want me to read it?
I don't know.
Oh.
The
People
were
always moving from place to place, following the herds of buffalo. They had many horses
There are many horses
to carry the teepees,
to carry the tempest
all their belongings.
and all their belongings.
They trained their fastest horses
They trained the fastest horses
to hunt the buffalo.
to hunt the buffalo.
There was a girl
There was a girl
in the village
in the village
who loved horses.
who loved horses.
She would often
She would often
get up at daybreak
get often off of daybreak
when the birds were singing
when the birds were singing
and about the rising sun.
about the rising sun.
She led the horses to drink
She led the horses to drink
at the river.
at the river.
She spoke softly
Spoke softly
and they followed.
and followed.
People noticed that she understood horses,
People noticed
that she
I-
understood
that she
horses.
understood it. Horses.
In a special way.
In a special way.
She knew which grass they liked
She knew it grass they liked.
best and where to find them shelter.
That's the way to find the shelter.
From the winter blizzards.
The winter blizzards.
If a horse was hurt,
When the horse was hurt,
she looked after it.
she looked after it.
Wave.
Wait.
Oh, okay.
I want to read. I'd like to read, please. I could read.
Every day,
Every day.
when she had helped her mother
Would you have the money?
carry water and collect firewood, she would run off to be with the horses. She stayed with them in the meadows, but was careful never to go beyond sight of home. One hot day,
One hot day,
when the sun was overhead, she felt sleepy.
she felt sleepy.
She spread her blanket
She spread her blanket
and lay down.
and lay down.
It was nice to hear the horses eating
It was nice to hear the horses eating
and moving slowly among the flowers.
and moving slowly
Among,
among the flowers.
yeah, soon she fell asleep.
Soon she fell asleep.
A faint rumble of distant thunder
A fake rumble was distant thunder.
did not wake her.
Did not wake her.
Angry clouds began to roll
Angry clouds began to roll.
out across the sky,
Cry.
with lightning flashing in the darkness
When lightning flashing in the darkness.
beneath.
Beneath.
But the fresh breeze and scent. But the fresh breeze
But the fresh breeze
and scent
scent
of rain
a rain
made her sleep soundly.
made her sleep soundly. Woo! I'll hold it.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Goggle goggle.
get the horse.
Hi horsey. Gobble gobble. Duty grab.
Suddenly there was a flash
Suddenly a flash.
of lightning,
Lightning.
a crash and rumbling,
A crash and rumbling.
which shook the earth.
It shook the earth.
The girl leaped to her feet in fright.
Fright.
Everything was awake.
Everything was awake.
Horses were rearing
Horses were rearing
up on their hind legs
up on the hind legs
and snorting in terror.
and snorting in terror.
She grabbed a horse's mane
She grabbed the horse's mane
and jumped on his back.
and jumped on his back.
In an instant, the herd was galloping away. Like the wind, she called the horses to stop, but her voice was lost in the thunder. Nothing could stop them. She hugged her horse's neck with her fingers twisted into his mane. She clung on and afraid of falling under the drumming hooves. Yes, go ahead. The horses galloped faster and faster, pursued by the thunder and lightning. They swept like a brown flood across hills and through valleys. Fear drove them on, leaving their families grazing grounds far behind. At last, the storm disappeared over the horizon. The tired horses slowed and then stopped and rested. Stars came out and the moon shone over hills the girl had never seen before. She knew they shone over hills. Oh, stars came out and the moon shone over hills the girl had never seen before. She knew they were lost.
Lost and found.
All right. Next morning, she was awakened. Next morning, she was wakened by a loud neighing. A beautiful spotted stallion was prancing to and fro in front of her, stamping his hooves and shaking his mane. He was strong and proud and more handsome than any horse she had ever dreamed of.
Go get it.
He told her that he was the leader of all the wild horses who roamed the hills. He welcomed her to live with them. She was glad, and all her horses lifted their heads and neighed joyfully, happy to be free with the wild horses. Should we all neigh? Can we? Neigh! 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 The people searched everywhere for the girl and the vanished horses. They were nowhere to be found, but a year later 2 hunters rode into the hills where the wild horses lived. When they climbed a hill and looked over the top, they saw the wild horses led by the beautiful spotted stallion. Beside him rode the girl leading a colt. They called out to her. She waved back, but the stallion quickly drove her way with all his horses.
Nope.
You wanna hold the book? Here, hold the book like that. Here, come over a little bit. Okay. Oh, there you go. Okay. Okay, ready? Okay, I'm gonna read it now. The hunters galloped home and told what they had seen. The men mounted their fastest horses and set out at once. It was a long chase. The stallion defeated the girl and the colt. He circled round and round them so that the riders could not get near. They tried to catch him with ropes, but he dodged them. He had no fear. His eyes shone like cold stars. He snorted and his hooves struck as fast as lightning. The riders admired his courage. They might never have caught the girl except her horse stumbled and she fell. Whoa! She was glad to see her parents, and they thought she would be happy to be home again. But they soon saw that she was sad and missed the colt and the wild horses. Each evening, as the sun went down, people would hear the stallion neighing sadly from the hilltop above the village, calling for her to come back. The days passed. Her parents knew that the girl was lonely. She became ill, and the doctors could do nothing to help her. They asked what would make her well again. "I love to run with the wild horses," she answered. "They are my relatives. If you let me go back to them, I shall be happy forever." More. Her parents loved her and agreed that she should go back to live with the wild horses. They gave her a beautiful dress and the best horse in the village to ride. The spotted stallion led his horses down from the hills. The people gave them fine things to wear, colorful blankets and decorative saddles. They painted designs on their bodies and tied eagle feathers and ribbons in their manes and tails. In return, the girl gave the colt to her parents. Everyone was joyful. Let's all, on the count of 3, yell, "Yay!" Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yay!
1, 2, 3.
Once again, the girl rode beside the spotted stallion. They were proud and happy together, but she did not forget her people. Each year, she would come back, and she always brought her parents a colt. Once again, the girl rode beside the spotted stallion. They were proud and happy together, but she did not forget her people. Each year, she would come back, and she always brought her parents a colt. And then one year, she did not return and was never seen again. But when hunters next saw the wild horses, Oh, and then one year she did not return and was never seen again. But when hunters next saw the wild horses, hey, shh, quiet, okay, and then you can do it, okay? Last page. And then one year she did not return and was never seen again. But when hunters next saw the wild horses, their gallop beside the mighty stallion, a beautiful mare with a mane and tail floating like wispy clouds about her, they said the girl had surely become one of the wild horses at last. Today, we are still glad to remember that we have relatives among the horse people, and it gives us joy to see the wild horses running free. Our thoughts fly with them. All right, we did it. Give me a lesson. Tell me some words.
Hashtag.
What else?
Hashtag. Beso. You're sweat. Sweat.
What's that mean?
Baby. Baby. Look right here, baby. Can I hear you? Yes, you can. No, you can't.
What's a boy? What's a boy?
Boy.
Boy.
No, it's a boy. I'm thinking this one's better. Better.
Yeah.
Sunny. Hi, Sunny. Sunny. Yatte. Yatte.
Okay. Does that mean goodbye?
Yeah.
Say goodbye to the camera.
Yatte means hello.
Oh, how do you say goodbye?
Avon, tell her. I forgot. I don't.
Do you remember?
Hush. Hush. Yatte. Nice to meet you. Huggo. Oh. Huggo. Huggo.
So do you know how to say goodbye?
No, I forgot.
What's a gone?
Oh, bye. Gone.
Is it?
Gone.
Okay, tell me again. How do you say goodbye?
Gone. Look, here's in the view.
How do you say goodbye?
Gone.
How do you say goodbye?
Gone. Look, show it in the view.
Yeah.
Look. Actually, one's called Sleeping Bear. Over there. Way up there. Sleeping Bear. Ben Rabbit. Chain Rock over there.
Oh, you have it in two-wheel.
I know. I took it off.
Oh.
That locks the back wheels and it moves together. You serious? I have these stuff.
Are you going over to the horses?
Oh yeah, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Ah! You said you wanted to, huh?
What?
You wanted to go into horses.
Sure.
Ah! We're good? Yeah, we're good. Now we're stopping. Look at this one.
Hello.
little.
Little baby. Hi, little baby.
He's not hugging me.
Oh. Oh, is that Mama?
Yeah. Hit the bell and subscribe. And hit that bell. Hit the bell, subscribe. Hit the bell, subscribe. Hello.
Shut the auto fair, other than